Welcome to the age of Aquarius. Hope you guys are doing good this weekend. It is Saturday when I'm recording this. This reading is for some time. It could have already happened for some of you because reading's energy can happen 3 days before or after. But for the majority of you, this is this evening or tomorrow. Sunday, February 19th, 2023. And it is 234. Told you I was getting those numbers step by step. It's interesting because we once again, from a whole different deck, 2 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, step by step. Still got that going on. We have, yesterday's reading was talking about family and things like that. And this reading is 2. And they called me to use this deck, and now I know why. And they specifically wanted the tea leaf for the oracles too, which was interesting. We got Vine, seek out information that will help you. Dragon, beware of self-delusion. Tree, affairs with your family. So that theme is going on here again, and it's in the cards too. And then you have dog, protection from a powerful friend. Dog far away, a distant friend is thinking of you. So to me, this is very, this is about family, a sibling, someone that may live at a distance. There's someone that's on your side, probably always has been, or some family member. Okay. And, yeah, let's get into it. So the topic is 2 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles coins in this deck. This is trying to maintain balance, making plans. The 3 of Pentacles sometimes is working with others, and it can be because family members. But it can also be devising a strategy or a plan. And in this particular case, it feels like a plan. Then we have the 8 of Arrows, feeling bound by the threads of fate. So mental lockdown, so to speak. And it was clarified by this page of Pentacles in reverse. All my decks are always upright, always. If they want them reversed, they'll give them to me that way, and they do. So this is not learning. These are messengers. This is also about learning, the pages. In this particular case, somebody hasn't learned a valuable lesson, evidently. Because then we have Dido, oppression. That's the Tower card. And they want me to read from the book on this because, well, I think that's why they wanted tea leaf, because tea leaf is self-explanatory. And they wanted this deck because it's not self-explanatory, totally, okay? So, this is the traditional Tower card. The lovers are Dido and Aeneas. Queen Dido of Carthage, interesting, was walking upon the beach when she found Aeneas and his soldiers. She was charmed by the handsome stranger and soon fell in love. Aeneas loved Dido in return, but he was a man with a cause larger than the love he could bear for any woman. He claimed it was the god's will that he journey to find a new Troy in Italy. Distraught, Dido built a funeral pyre at the top of a tall tower and set fire to it. As Aeneas' ship cast off into the sea, Dido climbed the Tower and lay down upon the prey. The meanings: feeling overwhelmed or oppressed by circumstances or emotions. Confusion, inability to change our lives for the better. A pause before moving into a new phase of life. So this does feel like a pause before moving into a new phase, because the ending card here. But it's also about confusion, because we have beware of self-delusion. Now, I don't think it's just self-delusion. I think you might be dealing or talking about a family member that's in self-delusion or delusional, literally, for some of you, okay? That was clarified by the King of Swords and the Two of Swords. The King of Swords is a specialist, somebody, it's also the card of Aquarius, just so you guys know. It could even be, a doctor, a lawyer, a scientist, but somebody that's with the weighing options, that means that this is at a crossroads. Torn, because they need to make a head over heart decision. And the reason I say it's head over heart is we're talking about swords. Swords are air. They are the head. They are the brain thinking. And then the Five of Arrows, defeat by unfair advantage. The Take No Prisoners card. And it was clarified by the Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups could be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces in your family, feeling very defeated because of something from the past that either the King of Swords or the Queen of Cups has not learned after a repeating cycle of something with somebody that's got issues. Anyway, yeah. So it feels like you're trying to make some sort of plans or something with somebody from afar. And this is just kind of a topic that enters into the conversation. That's the way this feels. And it's like, And you're having to figure out your way through the Tower. Okay. But also the Tower is like it was saying, a pause before moving into a new phase. So I think that's where we're at here. The Queen of Cups wears their heart on their sleeve. Feels emotional. It's interesting because the sun is entering Pisces. So this very well could be a Pisces in your life. But like I said, Cancer or Scorpio, possibly. Okay. Then we have the Triumph card at the end. And Dionysus and Ariadne. And I don't know. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but we'll just go with it. Okay, Triumph. The World card. Expansion, success, travel, and closure. Princess Ariadne? I don't know. Helped Theseus slay the Minotaur by teaching him to use a golden thread as a path within the labyrinth where the Minotaur lived. The Minotaur. I think the Minotaur is his Queen of Wands. I think this dragon Minotaur is the Queen of Wands. Yeah. Ari Unde and Adney, I don't know, thought they would live together forever, but Theseus abandoned her upon an island of Naxos. Bereft as she was, Adrienne did not know she was fated for a greater love, Dionysus, god of divine intoxication. He loved her for her passionate bravery and loyalty. Now a goddess by marriage, she went on to live in blissful triumph with her immortal husband. Triumph after difficulties, feeling supported by the universe. Happy closure to a phase of life. Like I said, this is like a transition energy, this tower. So, and it's also about travel and communication. Okay. So this deck is totally different than the normal tarot. And I don't even read like by the normal card meanings because I go with a lot of other things. But this was clarified by the Page of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles, and this Queen of Wands. This is a messenger of the truth, also learning the truth. You're learning the truth. Ten of Pentacles. This is about family. Yeah. So, family. Had to pause for a moment. I just had to sneeze so hard. Didn't want to do that into the recording for you guys. Yeah, it's unpleasant. Anyhow, so family. This is Dynasty, right? And a Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands isn't always a bad character. Somebody that's very showy sometimes. Also, in this particular case, because it's learning the truth about this family member, this one wears a false mask. I feel like she's the Minotaur. She is the dragon that we feel like we have to slay sometimes. Anyway, so somebody in the family, either you or a sibling or an uncle, what have you, grandkids, kids, somebody is in battle, basically, Five of Swords, with this Minotaur dragon. And this is definitely a narcissist. Somebody wears a false mask. They're super insecure on the inside. They don't like being alone. I can tell you that. I grew up with one. I think the reason they don't like being alone is because they would have to look at themselves too hard. See what I'm saying? Anyway, overcoming narcissistic patterns in our families. That's not always an easy thing to do. And unfortunately, one family member is learning the hard way that you're never going to quell this dragon. Not that they can't be, because I believe if they actually do stop and do inner work and it dawns on them, oh crap, I'm a narcissist. You know, because all you have to do is watch a video about what they are. And if you do any of those things, it doesn't necessarily mean you're a narcissist, because everybody's a narcissist. Just an FYI, because all these people are going, it's us and them. I hate to tell you, but everybody's a narcissist. Only until you reach complete spiritual enlightenment do you let go of the ego that drives that narcissism. And it's not killing the ego, it's taming it and putting it in the closet. It's overcoming it. Everybody is born a narcissist. It is your ego. Everybody. It's what gets you fed and your butt changed. It's a matter of learned patterns from narcissistic people around you, your parents, and school. Oh my gosh. School. That's like the breeding ground for narcissism. Not even joking. Even the church. Because that same weird cliquey stuff that goes on in schools goes on in churches too. Even the adults. It's sickening. Seriously. It's like, who can show up in their Chanel or their, yeah, you get the drift. Who's got the Maserati? Who's got the Cadillacs? Who's got what? You know, it's about material things and not about what it really should be about, right? School's the same way. Most of the kids don't go there for an education. Most of them are going there to hang out with their friends and one-up each other and have their little dramas. Let's face it, that's a fact. And until we change the education system and the training for the teachers and the principals and school boards, etc., that's going to keep on going on. But I digress. Anyway, overcoming the family dragons, the family minotaur. It is about the underlying 10 of Cups and 9 of Cups. Overall fulfillment with others and self-fulfillment, right? And then you wouldn't believe these underlying innocence and love. Remember, this was an ending, a transition. Here's the beginning. Okay. Okay. So, I do hope that helps you guys. The underlying here was, on the clarifying deck, was 3 of Wands, 5 of Cups. So this is turning your back on past disappointments. Okay? Trying to work with others. The 3 of Pentacles shows up again. And happiness in general. And there's the Ace of Pentacles again. You can't make that up. You just can't. It's the theme of the reading. That's why both decks are reading the same way. It's just a thing. It's the holodeck. Part of the matrix, the program. Anyway, I do hope you enjoyed this reading. Overcoming the narcissistic things is something that we evolve as we grow. And some people just don't evolve. They stay stuck. They do something. They get a reaction by doing that from their family members. So they continue doing that because it got them what they wanted. And that's what they need to untrain themselves. But first it takes the dawning on them that they are a narcissist and they haven't grown up. And that what they're doing is manipulative. They won't see it that way. Not right away unless it dawns on them, oh my gosh, am I one? And yeah, everybody is one. But what degree? What degree are we? Overcoming ego. Not killing it, because you got to stay alive. It needs to be there for that reason. That's why it's there in the first place. It's just transcending it, basically. Learning to live above it. Not let it rule us. And not letting those that are ruled by it rule us either. Good luck with that. I know, because I got a family full of them. Not even joking. Anyway, I hope you have a fantastic Sunday. You do have somebody on your side here that's not a narcissist either. And, yeah. Do your best. Lovingly. Something that's hard to do sometimes, I know. Anyway, do take care, like, sub, and share, and infinite love and gratitude to all of you.